If someone Googled home care near me in your city right now, would you even show up? If your home care agency has like 4 Google reviews, but you've served hundreds of clients over the years, you probably don't have a happy client problem. You have an asking problem. And that's a big deal because Google actually says more reviews and positive ratings can improve your business's local ranking. So, today I'm giving you 5 really simple ways to start getting more Google reviews for your home care agency. Way number 1, give people the direct link. First, stop telling people just Google our agency and leave a review. Because now they have to Google you, find the right agency, find the review section, and you've already lost half of them. Google Business Profile lets you create a direct link that takes people straight to where they can leave the review. You can also create a QR code. So get that link and save it somewhere your office staff can actually find it. Put it in your follow-up emails, your text messages, add the QR codes to printed materials. You can even put the link in someone's email signature. The easier you make this, the more likely somebody is to actually do it. Way number 2, stop randomly remembering to ask. Number 2 is probably the biggest one. Make asking for reviews part of your process, because what normally happens is somebody calls and says, "Your caregiver Sarah has been absolutely amazing with my mom." And you're like, "Aw, thank you. I'll make sure Sarah knows." And then you hang up. That was a perfect opportunity. But even better than relying on someone to remember is putting review requests into your normal workflow. Maybe every client gets one after their first 30 days. Maybe you send it after a 90-day check-in. Maybe it's part of your annual client satisfaction process. Pick whatever makes sense for your agency. The important thing is that it becomes something your team does consistently. And don't only send the link to people you think are going to leave 5 stars. Google specifically doesn't want businesses cherry picking only happy customers for Google reviews. Ask for honest feedback, not 5-star feedback. Really quick, before we get into number 3, if this is the kind of stuff that is helpful for your agency, hit subscribe. We post videos like this every week to help agencies just like yours grow and stay compliant. Way number 3, think about who's actually choosing the care. Number 3 is really important for home care. The client isn't always the person you should be asking. Think about who is actually dealing with your agency. Maybe mom is receiving the care, but her daughter found your agency, went through intake, talks to the scheduler, and checks in with caregivers every week. That daughter has had real experience with your business too. And honestly, she's probably the person another family member wants to hear from. So, think beyond just the participant or client. If a family member is genuinely involved in coordinating care and working with your agency, you can ask them to share their experience too. The important word here is genuinely. Don't have your employees, cousins, and friends loading up your Google business profile with fake reviews. They should actually have experience with your business. Way number 4, make your ask sound normal. Please don't make this weird. You don't have to send someone a giant formal email that says, "Dear valued client, we would greatly appreciate a 5-star rating." No. Just talk like a person. Something as simple as, "We're so glad you trusted us to help care for your mom. If you have a minute, would you mind sharing your experience on Google? It really helps other families looking for care find us." and then drop the link. That's it. Don't tell them what to say. Don't tell them to leave 5 stars. Just ask them to share their honest experience. It feels way more genuine because it is. And number 5, respond to your reviews. If someone takes the time to write something nice about your agency, acknowledge them. Even a simple "thank you so much for your kind words, we appreciate you taking the time to leave us feedback," shows that there's actually a human being behind the business. Google recommends responding to reviews too, but home care agencies have one extra thing they need to be careful about here: privacy. Especially if your agency is subject to HIPAA. If somebody leaves a bad review and starts talking about their mom's caregiver, schedule, medical condition, or services, don't get defensive and start explaining the entire situation on Google, even if they brought it up first. HHS has actually taken enforcement against healthcare providers for disclosing patient information while responding to online reviews. So keep your public response really general. Something like, "We're sorry to hear about your experience. We'd like the opportunity to speak with you directly. Please contact our office." And then handle the details privately. One thing I don't want you to do: please don't start bribing people for reviews. Google doesn't allow businesses to offer things like gift cards, discounts, or freebies in exchange for Google reviews. So, no, leave us a review and get a $10 gift card. No discounts, no prizes, no having employees get their friends to leave reviews. And definitely no trying to pressure people into leaving 5 stars. There are federal FTC rules around fake and deceptive review practices too. You really don't need to do any of that anyways. If you've been running a good home care agency for years, you've probably already earned way more reviews than you currently have. You just need a system for asking for them. So, start with this today. Go into your Google business profile and grab your direct review link. And then decide one point in your client process where every appropriate client or family gets asked for an honest review. That one little change can turn reviews from something you randomly think about into something your agency consistently builds over time. And if you're trying to grow your home care agency and you want software that can help you simplify things like EVV, scheduling, caregiver management, and billing, check out Geo. I'll put the link below where you can learn more or book a demo. And I'll see you guys in the next Home Care Girls video. Thank you for watching.